Once upon a time, in a small, run-down village, there lived a poor boy named Leo. His clothes were worn and his shoes had holes, but his heart was full of kindness. Leo lived in a tiny, dilapidated house on the edge of town with his grandmother, who often fell ill and couldn't work. They barely had enough food to get by, and most days, Leo would wander the village, looking for scraps to bring home. One cold winter's day, as Leo was walking down a narrow street, he heard a soft whimpering sound. He followed the noise and found a small, shivering puppy huddled in a corner, its fur matted and dirty. Without a second thought, Leo knelt down and gently picked up the dog. The puppy's big brown eyes stared up at him with gratitude. "Don't worry, little one," Leo whispered. "I'll take care of you." He wrapped the puppy in his worn coat and walked back to his grandmother's house. They had very little to eat, but Leo shared his last piece of bread with the puppy, who eagerly devoured it. That night, they both curled up together by the fire, the warmth of the fire and the bond between them making them feel a little less lonely. Over time, the puppy grew strong and healthy, and Leo named him Max. Max became Leo's best friend, always by his side through the tough days. The two were inseparable, playing in the fields and chasing each other through the village. Max would help Leo carry small bundles of firewood or look for mushrooms to sell at the market. One day, as Leo was walking with Max, he stumbled upon a wealthy merchant who had lost his way. The merchant was cold and hungry, so Leo offered him the last bit of food they had. "Why are you so kind?" the merchant asked, surprised by the boy's generosity. Leo smiled and replied, "I have nothing, but I have love to give, and that's enough." Impressed, the merchant gave Leo a small sack of coins. "Take this," he said. "You and your dog deserve more than you have." Leo took the coins, but he didn't keep them for himself. Instead, he used them to buy food and medicine for his grandmother, who had been ill for weeks. The kindness he had shown to the merchant came back to him tenfold. From then on, Leo and Max never went hungry, and their lives improved slowly but steadily. But the greatest gift was the friendship they shared and the lesson they learned. Even in the darkest times, kindness and love can lead to unexpected miracles.